Hi friends, welcome to CDCS lectures. We are in UCP Article 2. Now, Article 2 is about definition. Many of us think definitions means what is very easy. Article 1 and 2 are very easy. We'll study them later. Don't do that at all. Article 1 is also important and Article 2 is more important. Why? Because Article 2 will create a base, the foundation on which your remaining 38, 39 articles will be there. If you understand the concept of these articles, this Article 2, the definition, concept of this definition, only then you'll be able to grasp the further article. And you have to do practical examples later. Okay? So let's start without wasting much time. Advising bank. Advising bank means the bank that advises the credit at the request of the issuing bank. Definition is so simple, at the request of the issuing bank. Okay. What do you mean by this then? Why will issuing bank request it? You tell me. First question. Why will issuing bank request this advising bank? Can't it send on its own? You understand the LC. Okay. Whenever LC is prepared, this is the first stage. Okay. This is the seller, exporter, and this is the buyer. They are in separate countries. Let's say Bharat and USA, separate countries. Okay. Now, when they are in these two different countries, they don't know each other, right? Neither anyone knows. Yeah, this guy doesn't know this seller, this guy doesn't know this buyer, so they don't trust each other. So that's why this LC is prepared, isn't it? Bank to bank. So this exporter will go to his bank, importer will go to his bank, and importer's bank, issuing bank, will prepare this LC and send it to this seller. See, understand the logic. The logic is what? The LC is to be sent to the seller. What is the prime importance? Issuing bank has to send the LC to the seller. This is the target. But this issuing bank is, let's say, some bank in USA or any country. Why USA? Any other country. Okay? Any country. Now, this person is somewhere in some village in Bharat, somewhere. So, in that case, this issuing bank doesn't trust whether what will this person do, whether this person is a real person, whether this person is fake person, whether there is an AML issue. So that's why it always tries to find its agent in his country or his local area. So that's why this issuing bank appoints this advising bank as an agent. Okay, and this advising bank acting as an agent will forward the LC to this guy, to this seller. So importantly, remember when it forwards it to this seller, it takes charges. It doesn't do it for free. See this, advising bank forwards the LC to the venue and collects advising charge. Okay, how it does, what it does, that we'll see later. Not now. This is not our concern now. Right now, only definition. So why will the issuing bank request this advising bank? Because of this mistrust or because of this AML issue. Okay. Next, applicant. Applicant means the party on whose request the credit is issued. So who's the applicant? Again, look at this first line. Okay, means there are three slides. Okay, first slide, second slide, and third slide. First slide is of the LC movement. LC moves from the issuing bank to this beneficiary. Second slide is of this documents movement. Documents move from the exporter to the issuing bank. Third movement is of the payment. Payment moves from the issuing bank again to this exporter. Okay, so that's the basic logic of these three slides. So now, applicant. Applicant means this person, buyer, on whose request issuing bank prepares this. Now, again, remember this. This question, this line is very important for all of you. Request, this word request is very important. Why? Because when I request somebody to do something, it means that second person becomes an agent. Okay, understand this. So now when the applicant requests the issuing bank to act on his behalf, so this applicant is requesting the issuing bank to issue the LC. It means what? This applicant is a principal and this issuing bank is an agent. Now, if any charges, any problem arises, this issuing bank is not responsible because of this third party country. Some country, some problems are there, something happens in technology, something, anything. So this issuing bank is not responsible. Why? Because it is an agent. It's like suppose if you buy an insurance, okay, and some problem arises, okay, is that agent responsible? Of course, if he does a fraud, then he or she is responsible. But if it's a technical issue or some bigger issue, then the agent is not responsible. Agent just acts for the commission. Same thing happens with the issuing bank. Okay, the applicant is the principal party. On his request or his or her request, the issuing bank will act, isn't it? Banking day. Banking day means the day on which the bank is regularly open at the place at which the act subject to these rules is to be performed. Now understand the difference between banking day and working day. The difference between banking day and I'll write it over here versus working day. 2 days are different. Kindly note working day and one more I'll give you versus calendar day. Calendar day. Okay. So these 3 days are very much important and very much different. Okay. Banking day means the day on which the bank is regularly open. Understand this bank is regularly open. I'll give you few examples over here. Okay. Many a times in all the countries, bank is open for internal work. It is not open for the customer. So then also we can't say that it is regularly open. Regularly open means within the customer hours. That's the meaning of regularly open. Okay. So that's called as regularly open. Now second point over here is suppose on let's say in Bharat we have it on 1st April. The bank is open only for the internal work. It's not for the customer. So then it's not a banking day. There are certain festivals on which bank is open, but remaining all the shops, all the offices are closed. Generally in Diwali time. Generally in Diwali time, means in Bharat, this uh, bank is open, but other offices, other shops are closed in that area. So that's called as a banking day, not a working day. That is not a working day because other offices are not working. What is point? On which the bank is open and working day means what? On which regularly other offices are open. That's called as a working day. Sunday is a non-working day because many of the offices are closed on that day. So that is non-working. Then calendar day means what? Calendar day means simple calendar. I'll give you an example. I have to present the document within 21 days. That's one of the rules of UCP. So 21 calendar days. Starting from today, I have done the shipment today. From here, I have to present it in 21 days. Simple. Let there be Sunday, let there be any day, let there be holiday. I have to present it on within 21 days. So that's called a calendar day. Okay. So banking day means the day on which the bank is regularly open at the place at which the act subject to these rules is to be performed. Means wherever I have to do this advising, negotiation, confirmation. Act means what? What do you mean by this word act? Act means I have to do anything. I can do advising, I can do confirmation, I can do negotiation, or anything else. So whatever I do, so for banks should be regularly open for the customers. Then only that day is considered as a working as a banking day for doing this act, whatever I am doing. Okay, got this point, everyone? For the customer or it should be open. Very simple. Last line on this. Okay. So this was it about in the free video. Okay. To follow more further, means or you to if you are planning to give the CDCS exam, kindly follow our channel. Okay. Firstly, CDCS Adda247. Also, join our courses. See, CDCS directly there is a special course. All the 5 elements are covered: UCP, ISP, ISBP, URR, EUCP, everything, latest versions. Okay, so join them ASAP. You get mock test, online live classes. Mock tests are same as that of your exam. Okay, same. In the sense, you'll be getting FODC and MGDC both. You can go through the details. See, any query you can call this 919240023281. Any country you might be. See, any country, call it, call this number. Okay. See, I'll give you an offer also. There's an offer over here. Use the code Vishal Sir. See, put this code Vishal Sir, VISHALSIR. Okay, and then 50, 50.
Vishal sir 50. Just put this, click on apply, see this. The amount becomes half. Okay. Now some of them might be facing, some of you students might be facing that, sir, this amount is also heavy. I want some installments. So that is also available. Call on this number 919240023281 and you'll get the installments also. Okay. If you are calling from any country, let you be from any country, call this number. If the app is not available in your country, then also call this number. You'll get some solution. Don't worry about that. Okay. So do join the classes, do join the CDCS batches. See you'll see it over here. All the elements, all the 5 subjects are covered in details along with not only these 5 subjects. AML is also covered as well as Incoterms are covered separately. Okay. So don't miss this. Okay.